Good morning. On the stand today I've got an engine that's on loan to me from Keith. It is a Fox 19, and from what I gather from him, this is a new in box engine, which means it's been run once at least at the Fox factory. I'm not entirely sure how far back this engine dates, but it's pretty old. So I've got an 8.4 APC prop on here. The glow plug that came with the engine, which is a Fox plug, obviously. Now, the manual recommends this prop, and they also recommend, as far as fuel goes, they recommend missile mist. Well, I have no idea what the hell missile mist is, so I went and searched for it. Really couldn't find much information on it, other than I think it was a 25% nitro, 16% castor oil fuel. Well, I do have 25% nitro fuel, Omega, but I'm going to take a slightly more conservative approach with this engine today, at least for this first run, and I'm going to run some 15% four-stroke fuel, Omega four-stroke fuel, and that's a 16%, 17% oil content fuel. I've added some castor to it, so I'm going to give that a shot, and if it doesn't seem to run well, then maybe I'll go to the 25%, but I just thought for the hell of it I'd try with this first. So let's give it a shot and see how it does. Okay, so that was a very short yet confusing run to me. I guess I don't really understand how this carb works, because I thought going forward was full throttle, and that's where it seemed like I got the most fuel flow. So when I was all the way back, I had the most RPM, which means I've either got it set way too rich, but even though the instructions said 5 turns from fully closed, and I don't have that, or I just don't have a concept of how this frickin' carb works, because it's not a standard rotating barrel. It's got a vane type of thing, and like I said, when I did this, I got the maximum amount of air blowing through there, the least amount like this, but yet I got the most RPM with it throttled back, theoretically. So maybe Fox's recommendations for the initial turns open are way off, or I'm in some other dimension. I'm not really sure. But either way, that's the first run of this thing. It was rather loud still. And we'll see if I can't figure out this carb and give it another shot.